Also breaking right now, we are following unrest in Times Square, where Israeli and pro-Palestinian protesters are clashing in Times Square. NewsNation correspondent Tom Negevin is there live right now. Tom, you have been there since the beginning.
Yeah, just before it began, actually, Nicole, we were setting up for another live shot, and I wish I could tell you that things were settling down here in the last few minutes. Can't do that. In fact, they're escalating at the moment, projectiles being thrown. The NYPD warning us to keep our heads on a swivel right now because water bottles and other items continue to be hurled our way, their way, and arrests continue to be made. I want to apologize in advance for some of the images you may see in the next few minutes. We've been seeing them for the last little while. There's a lot of profanity being hurled around, a lot of spit, a lot of projectiles, a lot of anger. It didn't start out this way, but the NYPD, props to them, saw it coming, converged on Times Square very quickly after the first protest began to arrive here peacefully, waving Palestinian flags, Israeli flags, signs, placards, banners, and then fists and angry epithets beginning to be hurled around here. And you're starting to see the result. We're seeing arrests being made before our eyes. In the last few minutes, just before you came to us this time, projectiles were being lobbed. Earlier, something akin to tear gas, an incendiary device was set off here. And of course, no one has goggles or gas masks or anything at this point. But here, just actually don't pan off, Ronnie, come back here. The guy's got a profane T-shirt on. There's just no need for that. But we'll show the back of him now as he goes by. He's being arrested. One of quite a few folks we've seen arrested just in the last little while. Things calm down, then they escalate again. And I don't mean to be one-sided or lopsided in our coverage. I'm just telling you what's going on because I'm the guy who happens to be here right now. But the Israeli group has been very peaceful, asking for peace, staying on their side of Times Square, on their side of the barricades the NYPD immediately set up. And pro-Palestinian activists have been coming around past the police and challenging the folks who are gathered on the Israeli side, threatening them with violence, throwing projectiles at them. That's just what's happening right now. Police are threatening them with arrest. They're asking them to disperse. And
Tom, I know that
they're not, and they're getting arrested.
Right. You've had to change positions a couple of times. I know one of the times we checked in with you, it looked like police were attempting to push back the crowd. How successful has that been?
Well, mixed results actually on that front, Nicole, but you can see some of it right now. Ronnie's just going to spin around and show you where folks have been getting arrested in the last little while. Again, just before you came to us this time, we were getting in really close to where a lot of the activity was going on, and water bottles and other items began being lobbed at us, lobbed at the police and the pro-Israeli protesters, and police were very, very quick to move in. They moved on that crowd with very, very rapid speed, a very quick response by the NYPD in large numbers. They've been telling people they would be arrested if they kept doing what they were doing, and they're making good on that promise right now.
All right, Tom Negevin live for us tonight in Times Square, where demonstrators' protests happening right now. Tom, thank you so much.